guys, I am here to tell you about how to set up for your ghost photography, specifically how to use a tripod and how to focus using your camera. Let's do the tripod one first. So when I give you your tripod, it's probably going to be condensed like this. Tripods essentially are a bunch of moving parts that either tighten or untighten. So to make the legs longer, there are these latches here. To open it up fully, you just pull these out and then tighten these clamps back down. You'll do that with all 3 legs. Now, before I do this, you wanna make sure it's even. There is, let's see if we can see it on here. Right there, there's this green bubble, and it's kind of hard to see on my phone camera. There we go. There's a bubble in this green notch right here. And after you open up all the legs, you wanna make sure that the bubble in that green thing is in the middle of the red circle. That will tell you that it is level. Now, the last final step is we want this to not be one small monopod. You want to make it a full triangle. So you'll pull the legs apart like this, and there's this ring in the middle. After all 4 legs are apart at the bottom, you will tighten this down, and that will secure and lock. So just double check that this is tight and that all of these are tight and locked too. Then your tripod will be stable. Now, if you want to adjust the head part, you can twist this rod. If you twist this and to loosen it, you can move this up and down to make that level. You can also twist this knob to make this flex up and down if you want a vertical or horizontal camera. So you can play with all those. Essentially, the main things with tripods is everything tightens or loosens, and you can adjust it, but just make sure that it's tight before you put the camera back on. Now, to attach the camera, there is this mount. I think it's easiest to take this mount off. So there is this lever right here. You're going to pull this lever off, and that will remove this mount. This mount has a screw on the top right here. And if you flip it over on the back, there's this key-like device that attaches to that screw. So flip this from flat, flip that there. And on the bottom of your camera, you'll notice there's conveniently a mount port. So you're gonna flip this screw to the bottom, and then you will use this key to tighten it in. Like this, boom. You wanna also make sure that this is relatively flat. You don't want your mount to look like this where it's crooked on it. Try and make sure that it's nice and even and it's tight like that. This is what we're looking for it to be nice and level with the camera. That's gonna make your life a lot easier. So once this is in, you're gonna take your tripod again and you will attach it by putting the foot. You can see how the edges are narrower towards the top of the mount and wider down below. We're gonna put this mount back in here. And then you're going to flip this back tight. Boom. Now, your camera is on your tripod. So that is tripod. I'm gonna do another video on focusing to kind of make it easier. So this is the video for how to attach and open up your tripod.